What up, everybody? We're back, and we're gonna be doing the playoff bracket challenge for the NHL because the Rangers aren't playing, so we'll do something, make some sort of content. Um, so I am finishing up on this video. Look at that, you get all my school stuff. I'm getting ready to finish up on this video. There's a bunch of stuff I gotta do to kind of just touch up on it. I gotta add a couple things, make it a little bit more pretty, and then I will finish that video. Probably, I would say within a week. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Definitely some work that needs to be done on that. We're going to be making a bracket challenge. We're going to name the bracket Candace. Maybe not Candace. We're gonna name it Dragon. I'm out of puns. We're gonna name it Iridocyclitis. Iridocyclitis. Alright, so this bracket is not indicative of who I want to win, but who I think is going to win. And there's only two series in the first round I'm confident on. And that is the Edmonton over Winnipeg. Why is my dog barking like that? And how many games is the question? Where did Edmonton finish? 11th. Winnipeg. Well, they were 9 points apart. Numbers wise, goal scoring, they were not far off. Same with goals against. This series might be closer than I thought. Okay, hold on. I could be a wee bit off here. Face off. I'm actually going to say probably in like 6 or 7. That's what I'm saying. So Edmonton in 7. And the other one I feel comfortable with is Carolina over Nashville. I would probably say that might be a sweep. That one might be a sweep. I won't say the word sweep, but I'll say it in at least 5 games. I don't like picking sweeps, but they're probably going to murder them. Alright, so Toronto, Montreal. I want to say Toronto's going to beat them. I'm not going to say handily, but I think they are going to win now. If Montreal gets Brendan Gallagher back, it'll make the series more interesting. But I definitely think Toronto wins. We'll call it Toronto. Maybe Toronto in 5 as well. If Montreal gets Gallagher back, I think the series gets extended. But other than that, I don't see how Toronto doesn't steamroll them. Could be wrong, though. Pittsburgh versus the Islanders. I actually think the Islanders might win this series. Now, granted, the Islanders do not have Anders Lee, which is a bit of a pain for them. Give me the Islanders in 7. It's not what I want to happen, but it's what I think will happen. I say the Islanders in 7. Maybe even 6. Washington versus Boston. I actually think Boston's going to win this one, and Boston will win it in 7, I think. Colorado versus St. Louis. I actually think has the chance to be a pretty tight series. Toronto. Colorado has not been the best playoff team. Let's see the individual statistics of lay players. Yeah, Colorado definitely has the better team. There is something to be said about St. Louis, though. They could certainly make it interesting. I don't know if they win, though. I don't know if they win. I definitely think Colorado will win. We'll do Colorado in 7. That's going to be a really good series. Vegas versus Minnesota. I think Vegas wins probably in 5. Minnesota has not been a good playoff team, but with Kaprizov, you never know, but I would think Vegas wins. They have the better team. Florida versus Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay takes this series, assuming that Stamkos and Kucherov are like full health, no issues. Because Kucherov hasn't played a game of hockey since the Stanley Cup last year, so it's been almost 10 months since he's touched competitive ice. So it could be an interesting series, but I think they take it. Could be totally wrong and totally off base here, but let's see. Oh yeah, Verhaeghe might want to take revenge. You know what? Call me Krejci. I seriously might take Florida in this series. I don't know. Actually, do I? This will be a really good series as well. I think Tampa Bay should win, but I don't know if they will. It's going to be a really good series. Wow, McDonough only had 12 points. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Daniel Walcott. They got Walcott from the Rangers. That was like a day after they beat us. Yeah. A day after they beat us in the conference finals. Yeah, because they traded his draft pick rights to us. And then we traded... Yeah, I'm almost positive the day after they eliminated us in the Eastern Conference Finals. So stupid. I mean, good for him. I guess he made it all the way to show, but it's kind of crazy. Anyways, I gotta pick Tampa Bay. I'll pick Tampa in 7, but that'll be a good series. Now, Toronto versus Edmonton. How is Toronto defensively this year? Best defensive teams. Toronto is up there, so they don't really give up very many goals, but I wonder if a lot of Toronto's defense comes from just holding on to the puck, because they got a lot of really good puck movers. It's a pretty even matchup. And if Toronto shuts down McDavid and Cjethsyt, I think up and down the roster, I think if you're looking at all 4 lines, all 3 defensive pairs, I think Toronto has Edmonton covered, at least on offense, though Edmonton might have Toronto beat on the back end. Definitely Toronto has the wild card of Morgan Riley, which will be the best defender in the series, but I just think depth chart-wise, deepness, I think Edmonton has the edge. It's going to be a tough call. Let's see. KDB. Oh, here we go. I just click on Matthews' dumb name. Cjethsyt had 30 points? Holy shit. How did Jumbo do? I know he got hurt. Foligno didn't score. Simmons didn't have a bad year. Okay, I have Jumbo Joe, 20 points, 44 games. It's actually not bad. I mean, dude's 41 years old. I might take Toronto or Edmonton. Unless McDavid just plays out of his fucking mind. I don't see depth-wise how Toronto does not win this series. And I might even be wrong defensively about the depth. Well, actually, no. I think I still might take the depth on Edmonton over the depth on Toronto. Well, Muzzin. I'm going to give the edge to Toronto. Islanders versus Boston will be a good series, but I definitely think... Well, I think Boston beats them. I think if the Islanders had Anders Lee, they'd probably go all the way to the Cup. That's what I'm doing now. Vegas versus Colorado. Vegas wins that. Carolina versus Tampa will be a good series, but I think... it kind of depends on how Kucherov and all them are playing. Because I could see a world where, I mean, they just freaking steamroll them. Oops, I spelled Sveshnikov's name wrong. Let's see. You know what? Fuck it. Give me Carolina. Vegas versus Boston will be Clash of the Titans. That's like the immovable object against the unstoppable force. That is going to be a tough series to pick. But I think Vegas beats them. I think Vegas beats them. Yeah. Give me Vegas over Boston. Carolina versus Toronto is going to be that would be a friggin' tight series, man. That would be a very tight series. Toy like a toiga. If Jack Campbell is carrying the freight, I think Toronto wins. Give me Toronto. Toronto, Vegas in the final. Who wins? If Toronto's scoring, man, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be able to score because Vegas is such a goddamn good defensive team and they score so much. Give me Vegas. Probably won't be a very high scoring series unless Vegas is just eating them alive. Let's say there's... I would say it goes 7 games, 32 goals scored in the series. It's a little over 4 goals a game. Just under 5. That's a pretty tight series. Give me 33. I want to see my overall bracket now. Let me see if I like this bracket. Yeah, Toronto over Montreal, Edmonton over Winnipeg, Toronto over Edmonton. I like the only issue I have with this is if McDavid is just fucking flying and is on his game, I don't think Toronto beats them. That'll be interesting. I definitely think one of these two would go to the go to the Cup. I don't think anybody from here would go all the way unless the Islanders or Boston caught serious fire, or Washington or Pittsburgh. I mean, these are 4 really good teams battling it out. This I feel the most comfortable with. The West Division. I'm iffy about this division because of this matchup and this matchup. I definitely think Vegas goes all the way, though. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually pretty chuffed with these picks. I'm pretty happy with them. That looks about right. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not going to make another bracket because I probably end up making the same damn one. I feel very comfortable and very confident in these picks. But then again, I don't know. Like I said, there's only one, two, not even that. Not even that one. There's maybe one series I feel very, very, very comfortable with, and that's this one. I'm kind of comfortable with that. I'm men's and men's with these two. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. This could really go any way. This will be a good playoffs. A lot of really good teams in here. I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens. I mean, I'm gonna end it here. I want to start a discussion. You guys go ahead and run in the comment section. Just tell me what picks. First of all, tell me what you think about my bracket as a whole. What picks you agree with, what picks you don't agree with, and why. And the playoffs start today, so let's see what happens. I'll see you guys in the next one. Comment below your thoughts. Peace.